exciting journey of learning with Mr. Ankit Jain.
Yeah, good evening, all. So, thank you, ma'am, for your gracious introduction and for having me here today.
Thank you.
So, now let us move on to the main topic without wasting time. So, as you know, our today's topic is decoding quants for competitive exams. So, in this class, we will try to cover four important topics, which is generally asked in every government and company specific placement exams. So, so we will cover today four topics. So first one is percentage, and then profit and loss. Our third topic is simple interest, and our last topic is compound interest. So these four topics will cover at least 30% of quantitative aptitude syllabus. So I request you all to please pay attention throughout the session, give your 100%, participate, answer, ask your doubts in between the chat box. So make sure you have your copy and pen with you so that you will participate and give me your answers. So, so let us start with our first topic, which is percentage. So, as you know, percentage is percent. Percent means when you divide any number with 100, it becomes percentage. For example, this word cent represent 100, this per represent divide by 100. For example, if number is 20, when you divide any number with 100, for example 20 with 100, it become 20%. So when you divide any number with 100, it become percentage. For example 5, when you divide 5 with 100, it become 5%. Percent means divide by 100. So when you divide any number with 100, it become percentage. So in percentage, there are some basics that you must know. That is, the values of percentage start from 1 by 2 to 1 by 15. As you know, the range of percentage lies between 0 to 100. The minimum value is 0%, the maximum value is 100%. Or in number, if I can write, the range lies between 0 to 1. The range of percentage lies between 0 to 1. The minimum value is 0 and the maximum is 1. 1 means 100%. So I want you answers from you. What is the value of 1 by 2? 1 by 2 in percentage. What is the value of 1 by 2 in percentage? 1 by 2 is a number, fraction. So we are learning the conversion of percent, fraction into percentage. So what is the value of 1 by 2 in percentage? Any one of you can answer in the chat box.
Two students have raised their hand.
Okay, their chat box is disabled. Okay, so 1 by 2 is 50%. 1 is 100%, 1 by 2 is 50%. So if 1 by 2 is 50%, 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is half of 1 by 2, which is 25%. So if 1 by 4 is 25%, the value of 1 by 8, 1 by 8 is half of 1 by 4, which is 12.5%. So if 1 by 8 is 12.5%, 1 by 16 is half of 1 by 8, which is 6.25%. So all values are interrelated. Yes, now the chat box is enabled. You can answer. Yes, 6.25%. So 1 by 2, these four values are directly related with 1 by 2. If you know 1 by 2, you can derive other values. So what is the value of 1 by 3 in percentage?
edge in various
Value of 1 by 3 in percentage. Yes, 1 by 3 is 1 by 3, 1 by 3 is 33.33%, right? If 1 by 3 is 33.33, what is the value of 1 by 6? 1 by 6 is half of 1 by 3. So what is the value of 1 by 6? 1 by 6 is 16.66. Half of 33.33 is 16.66. You can derive. Half of 33.33 is 16.66. And what is the value of 1 by 12? If 1 by 6 is 16.66, what is the value of 1 by 12? Yes, Mohammed, give the right answer. Yes, Ratan Lal, give the right answer. Yes. This is the half of 16.66, which is 8.33%. So 1 by 2 done, 1 by 3 done, 1 by 4 is 25%. What is the value of 1 by 5? Value of 1 by 5 in percentage. 1 by 5, yes, 20% right answer. If 1 by 5 is 20%, 1 by 10, 10%. So 1 by 5 done, 1 by 6 done, 1 by 6, you can see 1 by 6 is 16.66%. What is the value of 1 by 7? You can note down the values in your notebook because these values are useful when we are solving questions. Yes, Kaustav, give the right answer. 1 by 7 is 14.28. This you have to remember. 1 by 7 is 14.28. And 1 by 14, 1 by 14 is half of 1 by 7, which is 7.14%. So 1 by 7 done, 14.28, 1 by 8. 1 by 8 done, 1 by 8 already we have discussed half of 1 by 4, which is 12.5%. What is the value of 1 by 9? 1 by 9. 1 by 9 is, yes, Mahi, give the right answer, 11.11. Binay, give the right answer. 1 by 9 is 1/3 of 1 by 3. So when you divide 33.33 by 3, you will get 11.11%. So 1 by 9 is 11.11%. You can note it down. Very important. 1 by 9 is 11.11%. 1 by 10 is 10%. What is the value of 1 by 11? In 1 by 11 in percentage. Yes, Costa, give the right answer. 1 by 11 is 9.09. These values are very important, the basics of percentage. If you know these values, the question will be very easy. You can solve it very easily. Yes, 1 by 11 is 9.09, 1 by 10 is 10%, 1 by 12, 1 by 12 we have discussed is half of 1 by 6. 1 by 12 is half of 1 by 6, which is 8.33%. What is the value of 1 by 13? 1 by 13. Yes, 1 by 13 is 7.69%. This you have to remember. 1 by 14, half of 1 by 7, 7.14. We have already discussed 1 by 15. What is the value of 1 by 15? The last 6.66. So 6.66% is the value of 1 by 15. So there are four values which are unique that you have to remember. That first one is 1 by 7, which is 14.28. The next one is 1 by 11, which is 9.09. 1 by 13, 7.69, and 1 by 15, 6.66. Other you can derive, right? Now the question is where we can use and what is the application for it. For example, if question is a number, suppose you have money and your money increased by 12.5%. Your money increased by 12.5%. So what is the ratio of initial and final? Your money increased by 12.5%. So what is the ratio of initial and final? Earlier, what you do was you assume 100, you have 100 rupees and it become 112.5, increase of 12.5%. But 112.5 is very difficult to calculate. It is a complex number. It is very difficult to calculate in the calculation. So what we do, we assume, we know that 12.5% is 1 by 8. So rather than to assume 100, we assume the denominator part. Increase of 12.8, 12.5% means your 8 rupees become 9 rupees. Increase of numerator and denominator means if you have 8 rupees, it become 9 rupees. So rather than to assume 100, we can assume 80 or 9. We can assume 80. Rather than assume 100, we assume 80. Your 80 rupees become 90 rupees. Increase of 12.5% means increase of numerator and denominator. Numerator is 1, denominator is 8. So 8 become 9, yeah, 80 become 90, yeah, 800 become 900. Same decrease of 12.5% means what is the ratio of initial and final? So suppose your money decreased by 12.5%. What is the ratio of initial and final? Yes, 8 ratio 7. 8 ratio 7. Suppose you have 8 rupees, now it becomes 7. Decrease of numerator and denominator. Suppose if you have 8 rupees, it becomes 70. If you have 80 rupees, it becomes 70 rupees. So decrease of 12.5%. So rather than to assume 100, we assume the denominator part. The denominator is 8. So you can assume any number and the multiple of 8, 80, 800 or 8, you can assume. Okay. Suppose your money increased by 6.66%. What is the ratio of initial and final? We are converting percentage into ratio. Once you convert percentage into ratio, your problem will be very easy. You can solve it very easily. Mohammed, no, wrong answer. Yes. Navroz Kaur, give the right answer. 15 ratio 16. Yes. Renu Bala, give the right answer. Ritik, good. So, 16.6, 6.66 is 1 by 15. Increase of 6.66% means if you have 15 rupees, now it becomes 16 rupees. So you can assume 15, it becomes 16. Earlier, what you do was you assume 100, it become 106.66%. It make your calculation complicated. So rather than to assume this, we assume 15, it become 16. 150 become 160. Same in case of decrease, 15 become 14. If suppose money decreased by 6.66, then 15 become 14. Okay. Suppose your money increased by 45.45%. What is the ratio of initial to final? 45.45%. What is the ratio of initial to final? No. Check your answers, Arpit. First you have to derive what is the fraction of 45.45. You know, we have discussed the values. 45.45 is the multiple of 9.09. 9.09 is 9.09% is 1 by 11. So 45.45% is 5 by 11. 5 times of 9.09. So if you have 11 rupees, 45.45% increase means if you have 11 rupees, it becomes 11 plus 5, 16. Increase of numerator and denominator. Increase of 5 and 11. 45.45% increase means increase of 5 and 11. If you have 11 rupees, it becomes 16. If you have 110 rupees, it becomes 160. So rather than to assume 100, we assume 1 and 110. It make our calculation easy. I say same in case if suppose money decreased by 45.45% means if you have 11 rupees, it become decrease of 5 and 11. 11 minus 5. 11 minus 5 is 6. So 11 becomes 6. If you have 110 rupees, it becomes 60 rupees. So decrease of 45.45. That you have to find. These are the base values. Other you can derive. Same. Let me give you one more question. What is the fraction of 37.5%? 37.5%. First, you have to find the multiple. Yes, 5 by 8. No, 37.5%. No. You know, 37.5 is the product of 12.5. You know, 12.5 is 1 by 8. So this is 3 times of 12.5. 12 point, this is 3 by 8. When you multiply 12.5 into 3, it gives you 37.5. You can check. 12 3 the 36.5 into 3 is 1.5. 36 plus 1.5 is 37.5. So 37.5 is 3 by 8. That you have to find. So 37.5 is 3 by 8. So increase of 37.5 means your 8 become 11. Increase of 37.5% means if you have 8 rupees, it become 11 rupees. I hope it is clear to you all. The conversion of that fraction into percentage. The step one is same. In each question, you have to convert the percentage value into fraction or ratio, and then match with the actual data given. Okay, try to solve example number 1. I want quick answers in the chat box. Now questions become very easy.
And we will be giving you just 10 seconds to
Yeah.
make it more difficult. Within 10 seconds, you should be having the answer.
Yes, right answer, Mohammed Ratan Lal. Good. Renu Bala give the right. Yes, 20%. Increase of Ram makes $50 in a week and he earning increase from 50 to 60. So 50 to 60 means, you know, the ratio 50 to 60 is 5:6. 5:6 means increase of 1 in 5. 1 by 5. 1 by 5, you know, 1 by 5 we have discussed 20%. Orally you can solve. 1 by 5 is 20%. Okay, next question. Step 1, remember step 1 is same. Convert percentage into fraction or ratio. Ravneet Kaur, check your answers. Kaustav wrong. Check your answers. Because you know 33.33%. 33.33% is 1 by 3. A height is 33.33 less than B. It means if B is 3, A is 2. Decrease of 33.33 means 3 become 2. If B height is 3, A height is 2. Now the question is how much percent B height is more than A? You can see B height is 1 unit more than A. We are comparing with A, 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is 50%. So answer is D option, 50%. Yes, Costa give the right answer. Mohammed give the right answer. See, the step 1 is same. Convert percentage into ratio and then compare. Simple. In each question, the step is same. I hope it is clear to all. Okay, the next question. Okay, you have 20 seconds for this question. Okay, 25%, 25, 25% is 1 by 4 and 8% is 2 by 25. Yes, Jyoti give the right answer. Very good. So first step is same. First, it is increased by 25%. 25%, 25% is 1 by 4. Increase of 25% means 4 become 5. Increase of numerator and denominator. Then in decrease of 8%. 8%, 8 by 100. 8 by 100 is 2 by 25. 2 by 25 means if population, if earlier it was 25, now it is decreased by 2, it become 23. So what is the net change in population? For net change, we multiply because these two percentages are simultaneously one after another. For net change, we multiply. This is initial and this is final. So 25s are 100 and 23 fives are 115. So if population was 100, now it is 115. Now you can compare with the actual value, but actually the population was 10,000. So this 100 units is equal to 10,000. Yeah, 100x is equal to 10,000, you can say. So 1 unit is 100. So 115x is 11500, 11,500. I hope it is clear to you all. When the change is simultaneous, you can cross multiply. You can multiply to find the net change. Answer is B option, 11,500. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, the next question. Thirty percent of A is equal to B. You have to find the B percent of 30. Abhiraj, give the right answer. Yes, very good. Yes, very good. Huh. So what we do, 30% of A is equal to B. 30%, 30 by 10, 30 by 100, sorry. 30 by 100 of A is equal to B. So B percent, if B is 30 by 100, so what is B percent? When B is 30 by 100 of A, so B percent is, when you divide any number with 100, it becomes percent. So B percent is this. So B percent of 30, you have to find this only. So for this, what we do, so this 0, 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel. This gives you 9 by 100, 9 by 100 of A. 9 by 100 is 9%. 9% of A. Answer is D option. B is this. For B percent, we have to divide with 100. When you divide with 100, it becomes B percent. Simple. Okay. Move to the next question. Number. Yes. Now you can give answer orally. Answer of this question orally. You have only 10 seconds. Yes. Abhiraj, give the right answer. Binay, right. Very good. 700. He sell 40% oranges. So still have 420. If he sell 40%, remaining is 60%. It means 60% of total. 60% of total is equal to 420. So 1% is, 1% of total is 7. 420 by 60 is 7. So 1% is 7. So 100% is 700. Means their total oranges are 700. Okay, very good. Okay, now move to the next question. Again, oral question. Do not use pen. Try to solve it orally first. Kavitri, give the right answer. Kaustav, very good. Answer is 500. Very good. Agent get 12.5% commission, and that is equal to 12.5 rupees. So, 2.5, sorry, 2.5% commission is equal to 12.5 rupees. So 1% is how much? 25 fives are 125. So 1% is 12.5 divided by 25. This is 5 because 25 fives are 125. Their points are common. So 1% is 5. 100% is 500. Simple. B is the right answer. Okay, next question. Yes. What is the answer? Hurry up. He got 125 marks and failed by 40 marks. It means their passing marks is 125 plus 40. Yes. Binay, Kavitri, very good. Jyoti, right answer, 500. Yes. Means their passing marks is 125 plus 40. 125 plus 40 is 165. And this 165 is equal to 33%. 33% of total marks is equal to 165. So 1% is 165 by 33, which is 5. 1% is 5, then 100%, 100% is 500. Means the total marks is 500. Very good. Okay. Next question. Yes, and brain give the right answer. Very good. Yes, answer is 180. So we assume that number is x. So 1/4 of 1/3 of 2/5 of a number. We assume number is x. This is equal to 15. So first find x. This is number x. So x is equal to, see, this is 15. 15 to the 30. This is 15 into 30. 15 30s are 15 3s are 45. This is 450. Means the number is 450. What do you have to find? The 40% of 450. 10% is 45, 20% is 90. If 20% is 90, then 40% is 180. Answer is 180. Simple. Okay, the next question. Huh, very good. Yes, 15% of 40. 15% of 40 is how much? 15% of 40 is greater than 25% of a number. 25% of a number. We assume number is x. This is equal to 2. 15% of 40, 15 fours are 60. So 15% of 40 is 6. 25% is 1 by 4 of x. 25% is 1 by 4. This is equal to 2. So from here you can write 4. This 6 minus 2 is 4 is equal to 1 by 4 of x. The number is 16. Number 16 means your answer is C option. Okay, very good. Next question. Rajesh Kumar with the right answer. Kaustav, Arpit, Kavit, Kavitri. Answer is 16. Chit. Yeah. For this question, that price into consumption is equal to expenditure. If price of a commodity increase by 20%, 20%, 20% is 1 by 5. So price changes from 5 to 6. Price increase from 5 to 6. So what is the change in consumption so that there is no change in the expenditure? Because price into consumption is expenditure. So to make consumption same, sorry, to make expenditure same, the consumption reduce from 6 to 5. Now you can see the product is same, 6 5 the 30, 6 5 the 30. This only happen when the ratio of price and consumption is inversely proportional. Or you can see that this is constant. If this is constant means price is inversely proportional to consumption. Inversely proportional to consumption means if price change from 5 to 6, that consumption change from 6 to 5. So consumption change from 6 to 5 means before if consumption was 5, now it is, sorry, 6, now it is 5. So it is decreased by 1 on 6. So 1 by 6, 1 by 6 is 16.66. We have already discussed. 1 by half of 1 by 3 is 1 by 6. 1 by 3 is 33.33. 1 by 6 is 16.66. Ashutosh Dubey said, can you explain again? Yes. Ashutosh, you can see that there is a change in price. Price increased by 20%. 20% is 1 by 5. 1 by 5 means price change from 5 to 6. Increase of 20%. But there is no change in expenditure. No change in expenditure means if expenditure is constant, the price and consumption is inversely proportional. Inversely proportional means the ratios are reversed. If price change from 5 to 6, the consumption change from 6 to 5. So consumption change from 6 to 5 means the consumption decreased by 1 on 6. 1 by 6, 1 by 6 is 16.66. Yes, 16 2 by 3. 16.66, you can write 16 2 by 3. I hope it is clear. Okay. Okay, the next question. Last two questions left. After this, we will start your next topic, which is profit and loss. See, this percentage is the basic of all topics. If you know percentage, then only you can deal with profit percent, loss percent, simple interest, compound interest, ratios, DI, data interpretation. The percentage is the base of almost all topics of quantitative aptitude. Yes, Ms. Dean give the right answer, 80%. Let Abhijay, right. Okay. So two numbers are 25% and 40% less than third number. So we assume that there are three numbers. So we are comparing with third number. So we assume third number is 100. So first number is 25% means this is 75 and second number is 40% less means this is 60. Now the question is what percent of second to the first? Means 60 is what percent of 75? This is the question. 15 4 is 60, 15 5 is 75, and 4 by 5 is 80%. 1 by 5, 20%, 4 by 5, 80%. The answer is C option, sorry, which is 80%. Okay. The last question. See, the value of machine depreciate every year. The value of machine depreciate every year means at a rate of 10%. 10% as we have already discussed, 10% as 1 by 10. Depreciate 10% means 10 become 9. Increase of 1 in 10, 10 become 9. Reduce by 10%. In the first year, the price reduced from 10 to 9. Again, in the second year, the price reduced from 10 to 9. So what is the net change in the net? For net change, we multiply. So effectively, 100 become 81. If price was 100, now it is 81. But its present value is this 81 units. 81 units is equal to 162, 1 lakh 62,000. So you can write 81x is equal to 162,000. 81 is half of 162, so x is 2,000. So if x is 2,000, what is the value of 100x? 100x is 2 lakhs. Means your answer is B option. How 81? See, price decreased by 10%. 10% means 10 to 9. The 10%, the fraction is 1 by 10. 10 to 9, then 10 to 9. But for the net change, there are 2 years. For effective change, we multiply, we cross multiply. So 100 become 81. 9 nines are 81. See, if the change is simultaneous, one after another, continuous, for net change, we multiply. If suppose there are 3 years given, then what is the net change? We write in the first year, price change from 10 to 9. In the second year, again, price change from 10 to 9. In the third year, we write again the price change from 10 to 9. So what is the net change? For net change, we multiply. Means if suppose price was 1000, now it become 9 cube. 9 cube is 729. Then you can compare with the actual value. I hope it is clear to you, Mohammed. Okay, any doubt in this topic percentage? You can ask. Now you know percentage. See the profit and loss, the problems related to profit and loss will become very easy for you guys. So in profit and loss, there are three, four terminologies that we used. First one is the cost price, then selling price, and then mark price. You know the difference. So what is cost price? Any one of you can answer. Yes, the price at which the shopkeeper buy product from the retailer is the cost price. The price at which the shopkeeper sell to the customer, that is the selling price. And mark price, what is MP? MP is the MRP, the label price. This is also called the tag price, the cost, the tag that put on the product, that is called the MRP. Suppose shopkeeper buy a product from the retailer at 100, put a label of 120 and sell at 110. So what is the profit? See, Dilpreet Kaur, CP plus profit is not NP. CP plus profit is SP. See, you can see in this case the profit is 10 rupees. Or the formula of profit is SP minus CP. Profit happen when selling price is more than cost price. And what is the profit percent? For profit percent, what we do, we calculate profit percent on cost price. So profit upon CP is the profit percent into 100. Profit percentage is profit upon CP into 100. For profit and loss, the base is always the cost price. Same in case of loss. Loss loss happen when the cost price is more than the selling price, or in case of loss, when CP is more than SP, there is a loss, and you can find the loss percentage. Loss percentage is loss upon CP into 100. Again, for profit and loss, the denominator is always the cost price, means the base is always the cost price. So what is discount in this case? What is discount? Not 10%. Discount. Shopkeeper buy product at 100, put a tag of 120 and sell at 110. So what is the discount? Discount is always the mark price minus selling price. My MRP minus selling price is discount. In this case, the discount is 10 rupees. And if we calculate the discount percentage, then discount percentage is calculated on mark price. Always the discount upon mark price into 100. For discount percentage, the base is always the mark price. Discount always happen on mark price. Profit and loss always happen on cost price. There is one more term called markup. Markup. What is markup? You can calculate. What is markup? Markup means, suppose if shopkeeper buy a product at 100 from the retailer and put a tag of 120. This difference is called markup. Shopkeeper increased the price by 20 rupees. So markup is mark price minus cost price. Shopkeeper buy at 100 and put a tag of 120. That is called the markup. Markup means increase in the price above cost price. So you can also calculate the markup percentage. Markup percentage, for markup percentage, the base is always the cost price. So markup upon CP into 100. For markup percentage, the base is cost price because we are doing markup on cost price. So for discount, the base is mark price. For profit and loss, the base is cost price. For markup, the base is also the cost price. Markup means the increase in price above cost price. Any doubt till now, you can ask. This is the theory part, conceptual part. Now, suppose if question is, a shopkeeper get a profit of 12.5%. So what is the ratio of CP to SP? Now you can use percentage in profit and loss. There is a profit of 12.5%. So what is the ratio of CP to SP? Now try to connect both topics. Navroz Kaur give the right answer. Very good. 8:9. 12.5%. 12.5% is 1 by 8. 1 by 8 means the profit is 1 by 8. Profit is calculated on the cost price. Profit percentage is profit upon CP. This is the profit percent. Profit percentage is profit upon CP. Means if CP is 8, so what is the SP? SP is profit plus CP. So SP is 9. So answer is 8:9. Now you can compare if suppose question is the cost price is given 800, the profit is 12.5%. What is the selling price? Selling price is directly 900. You can write. After making ratio, you can compare with the actual data. Okay, one more question. Suppose if discount is 14.28%. Sorry, 14.28%. If discount is 14.28%, what is the ratio of selling price to mark price? Yes, 14.28% is 1 by 7. So, discount percent is discount upon mark price. So mark price is 7. So, after a discount of 1, the selling price is 6. So ratio is 6, ratio 7. So we convert this percentage into this discount percentage into ratio. Simple. So I hope the concept is clear to you all. So try to solve example number 1. Take 20 seconds. Use the concept of percentage. Loss of 20%. If CP is 100, SP is 80. Simple. Loss of 20% means if CP is 100, the selling price is 80. Suppose 100x or 80x. At what price he sells to gain 20%? 20% gain means if CP is 100 because the cost price is same. Selling price is 120. A dealer lost 20% if we sold at 16,000 means this 80x is equal to 16,000. So x is equal to 200. So what is the value of 120x? 120x is 120 into 200, which is 24,000. Simple. You can compare with the actual data at the end. First, convert it into ratio. Okay, the same type, try to solve the next question. Because in this case, the cost price is same. There is a change in selling price because of increase in there is a loss or gain percent. So what is the answer? Again, the same type. If cost price is 100, if suppose cost price is 100x, the selling price is, if cost price is 100x, the selling price is 60x. A dealer lost 40% if he sold at 32,000. Which means the 60x is equal to 32,000. What price he sell to gain 50%? To gain 50% means the cost price is same 100x. Gain 50% means selling price will be 150x. So find the value of x here. The x is 32,000 divided by 60. So put here 150x is 150 into 32,000 divided by 60. So this 0 cancel. 3 2s are 6. 3 5s are 50. This is 1600. 16 5s are 80. So answer is 80,000. Do not calculate in between. Drag your calculation at the end. I hope it is clear to you all. Yes, Mohammed, Nabroz, very good. Okay, Mohini. Next question. Again, very easy question. You can answer orally. Profit increased from 10 to 15 because of increase in price. So that 5% is equal to 50. Simple. 1% is 10. Due to increase in profit, sorry, due to increase in price, profit increased by Increase from 10 to 15 means that 5% is equal, 5% is 50, 1% is 10. So what is 100%? 100% is 1000 means the cost price is 1000 because the profit is calculated on cost price. No? 5% increase in cost price it is equal to 50. So 1% is 10. 1% is 10 means 100% is 1000 means the cost price is 1000 simple. For profit percent, the base is always the cost price. I hope it is clear to you all. Okay. Next question. Vipasha said yes. Amreen said yes. Bhavni said yes. Very good. Okay. Solve next question. There's a loss of 20% and man buys at 2400. So what is the cost? What is the selling price? Orally, you can answer. 20% of 12 and 2400. 20%, 10% is 240, 20% is 480. So what is the selling price? 2400 minus 480. Simple. 2400 minus 500 is 1900 plus 20. This is 1920. Arpit give the right answer. Shubham Sharma give the right answer. Very good. Bhavni give the right answer. Okay. Next question. Again, there is a loss of 25%. So convert percentage into fraction first. Mohammed, which answer is not 4. No, check your answers. The answer is 4400. Yes, very good. 25%, 25% is 1 by 4. Loss of 25% means if CP is 4, SP is 3. The ratio of CP and SP is 4:3. But the selling price is given 3300. So this is equal to 3300. So 1 unit 1100, 4 unit 4400. So answer is 4400. 25% loss. This is loss. Loss is loss upon CP. So if CP is 4, SP is 3. But SP is given 3300. So we are comparing with the actual data. So answer is 4400. Okay. Any doubts you can ask in between, no issues. Okay, try to solve next question. You have to find the profit or loss percentage. Now the exact price are not given, quantities are given. Arpit, Shubham. See the cost price of 20 articles. What is given? CP of 20 articles is equal to SP of 16 articles. From here, you can find the ratio. What is the ratio of CP to SP? The ratio of CP to SP is 16 by 20. 16 by 20 is 4 by 5. 4 by 5 means if CP is 4, SP is 5. So CP 4, SP 5 means what is the profit? Profit is 1 on 4. So 1 by 4, 1 by 4 is 25%. Answer is 25%. See, the main thing is ratio. Once you find the ratio, you can reach to the answer directly. There is no need for exact values. Profit is always, Mohammed, profit is calculated always on cost price. Profit loss is calculated on cost price, discount calculated on mark price, markup is calculated on cost price. Okay, now we move to the next question. See, first calculate in this question, first calculate the CP of one article. Because we are comparing, for comparing the unit must be same. So some articles was bought at 6 article for 5 rupees. So cost price of one article is, we can say 5 by 6. 6 article, the cost price is 5. So CP of one article is 5 by 6. So SP of one article is 6 by 5. Selling price of 5 article is 6. So one article is 6 by 5. Now you can see the numbers are in fraction. So what we do, we multiply with the common number to eliminate the fraction. So you can see the number for 6 and 5. So to eliminate 6 and 5, we multiply with 30. The LCM of 6 and 5, 30. So this cost price become 25 and the selling price become 36. Means if cost price is 25, the selling price is 36. So what is the profit? Profit is 11 on 25. 11 by 25 into 100 is, 25 fours are 100. So this is 44%. I hope it is clear to you. Amreen give the right answer. Risavi give the right answer. Very good. We can multiply with the same number because we are dealing with the ratios. If we multiply with the same number, the ratio will not change. The profit percentage will not change. Because for dealing with the fraction is difficult. So we convert it into normal form. Okay, we move to the next question. A dishonest seller is good at cost price, but he used 950 grams for 1 kg. 1 kg, 1 kg is 1000 grams. Means he charged for 1 kg, but he gives only 950 grams. So if we assume that suppose 1 gram is 1 rupees. So what is the selling price? Selling price is 1000 rupees or 1000 grams, and the cost price is 950 grams. So what is the profit? You can see the profit. The profit is 50 on 950. 50 on 950 into 100 is, this is 1 by 19 into 100. So what is the value of 1 by 19 in prime percentage? 1 by 20, 1 by 20 is 5%. So 1 by 19 is slightly more than 5%. So there is only one option available, which is C option, which is 5.26. I hope it is clear to you. 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So instead of giving 1000 grams, shopkeeper gave 950 grams. So there is a profit of 50 grams on 950 grams because profit is calculated on cost price always. Okay, then move to the next question. If selling price double, profit triples. So what is the profit percentage? Imreen, give the right answer. Very good. 100%. This is the case only when the profit is 100%. Suppose we assume a case, let's say CP is 50, SP is 100. So what is the profit? Profit is SP minus CP, which is 50. So once you double your selling price, suppose your selling price will double, it become 200. Cost price remains same 50. The new profit become 200 minus 50, 150. Now you can see that your profit is triple. So this case only happen when your profit is 100%. Yeah, profit is equal to CP. Profit is equal to CP means the profit is 100%. You have to remember this case only happen when the profit is 100%. In this, once you double your selling price, your profit triples. Okay, the last question from this topic, and then after we move to the next topic, which is simple interest. Again, the same time, we have discussed this type of question before. So what is the answer? Vipasha, Visabi, very good. Cost price of 25 articles is equal to selling price of 20 articles. So we can write CP of 25 is equal to SP of 20. Or we can write CP by SP is 20 by 25. 20 by 25 is 4 by 5. 4 by 5, if CP is 4, SP is 5. What is the gain? The gain of 1 rupees on 4. 1 by 4 is, 25%. Answer is 25%. Arpit Sharma give the right answer. Navroz give the right answer. Very good. Vipasha give the right answer. Very good. I hope this is clear to you all. Any doubt till now you can ask. We have discussed the two main topics of quantitative aptitude, which is percentage and profit and loss. Vipasha said yes, clear. Any doubts till now you can ask. Then after we move to the next connected topic, which is simple interest and compound interest. Okay. So, okay, Shruti said yes, no, no doubts. Okay. So what is simple interest? Any one of you can answer. What is simple interest? Or what is the difference between simple interest and compound interest? What is your understanding about this topic? Any one of you can answer. What is the difference between SI and CI? Simple interest and compound interest. See, in simple interest, the principal remains same. For example, suppose you have 100, you have suppose 1000 rupees, and your rate of interest is 10%. So after 1 year, 10% rate of interest means you get 100 rupees. interest. This is your principal, and this is the interest. So your amount become principal plus interest, which is 1100. This is the amount. So in case of simple interest, the amount remains same after that interest remains same after every year. So if you have 1000 rupees, it become 1100 rupees after 1 year. This is the amount after first year. Suppose in the second year again you get 10% interest. So we get the 10% interest on 1000 rupees. So 10% of 1000 is again 100. So your 1100 become 1200. Then again 10% interest, suppose in the third year. This is the case in second year. In case of third year, again 10% interest. So it become 10% of again this 10% of again on 1000. 10% of 1000 is again 100. So it become 1300 after third year. So in this case, what we see, the interest remains same after every year. We get 100 rupees every year. So money increased by 100 every year because the principal is same. In case of simple interest, the principal remains same every year. But what happen in case of compound interest? So in case of compound interest, suppose your principal is 1000 and you get 10% interest. This we are talking about SCI. So we get 100 rupees after first year. It become 1100. This 1100 is the amount. This 1100 is the amount after 1 year. Then suppose we get again 10% after first year. Then we get the 10% interest on the amount, because amount at the end of first year is the principal for the next year. So 10% of 1100 is 110. So your money become 1210, 1210. So this is the amount after second year. Suppose in case of third year we get 10%. Then the amount at the end of second year is for the principal for the next year. So to 10% of 1210 is 121. So it become 1210 plus 121 is 1331. Now you can see the difference. Here the amount after the here the amount after second year is 1200, but here the amount after second year is 1210. So there is a 10 rupee extra in case of CI. Now you can see here the amount after third year is 1300, but here it is 13,1331. So here we get 31 rupees extra after third year. So you can see the compound interest is more beneficial than simple interest, because in case of compound interest, the principal remain changes. Principal got increased after every year, but in case of CI, the in case of SI, the principal remain same. Or we can say that in case of simple interest, the interest remains same every year. For example, 100. Now you can see here, you can see 100, 110, 121. The interest changes. So this is the basic difference between SI and CI. There are some formulas also. For example, in case of SI, the formula is PRT by 100. You know about this formula, very basic formula. PRT by 100, P is the principal. This is the principal. That is your base value, the amount that you invest, and rate and time. This is R is the rate and time is the time in years. If suppose rate is given per annum, then time we take in years. If suppose rate is half yearly, then we take time as half. So, or we can write that simple interest is equal to RT percent of principal. because RT by 100, you can see RT by 100 is RT percent of principal. And simply what we do, we multiply the rate into time, and that rate into time percent of principal is the CI, simple. So in case of compound interest, there are formulas also, but we do not use formulas in our questions, but this is just for your information. In case of CI, in case of SI, this is the formula to find the interest. This is the interest. So what is the principal? What is the amount? Amount is calculated on, amount is calculated as principal plus interest. Amount is principal plus interest. But in case of CI, we have no direct formula to find interest. We have formula to find the amount. In case of SI, the amount formula is P into 1 plus R by 100 power N. N is the time in years, number of years. R is the rate percent, and P is the principal. So for to find the CI, what we do? To find CI, what we do? We have to subtract the amount minus principal. Means first we have to find the amount, then we subtract with the principal to get the CI. But we do not use this formula. What we use, we directly break in years after first year, second year, third year. Then we reached out to the answer directly. So we try to solve example number 1. Yes, we should try to solve example number 1. Rate is
Rate is
given
given
9%, and time is 5 years. So what is the sum? Simple interest is PRT by 100. This simple interest is given 900. So 900 is equal to principal. We have to find the rate is 9 and time is 5 by 100. Simple. 9 5s are 45, and 9 and 90 is a half of 45. Means your answer is simple, 2000. This is 20. So principal is 2000. Simple. Now, bro, score, give the right answer. Very good. Sabi, Arpit, Mohammed, give the right answer. Very good. Okay, try to solve the next question. See, in this case, the rate of interest is given 432, and the simple interest is, you have to find the rate of interest basically. The principal is given 1200. The rate of interest is same as the time. So you can write 1200 is equal to, sorry, this 1200 is not simple interest, 432 is simple interest. 432 is equal to 1200. Rate and time are equal. So we have to find the rate of interest. So R, it become R square, 500 something. So this got cancelled out. R square is equal to 432 by 12. So 12 3 is 36. 12 6 is 72. R square is 36. So rate is 6%. In this case, the rate and time are equal. So we assume R into R square, simple. Okay. The next question. Mohammed give the right answer. Very good. Amreen give the right answer. Very good. Try to solve the next question. 12% for 1 year. So for 3 years, it is 36%. So 36% is equal to 36% of principal. RT% of principal is equal to SI. So we can write 36% of principal is equal to 5400. So what is the value of principal? This you have to find. So 1% is how much? 1% is equal to 5400 divided by 36. 18 twos are 36. 18 threes are 54. 18 2 are 36. 18 threes are 54. So this is 150. 1% is 150. 100% is 15,000. 15,000 means answer is C option. Navroz Kaur give the right answer. Very good. Okay, very good. Try to solve the next question. A money doubles in 6 years. So how it become 4 times? In how many years it become 4 times? In case of simple interest, remember. So, in case of simple interest, the interest remains same. So take a case. So assume you have 100 rupees. Assume you have 100 rupees. It become 200 in 6 years. 100 to 200 means the gain is only 100. So in the next 6 years, what is the gain? Again 100 means in the next 6 years it become 300. And in the next 6 years, again the gain is 100. It become 400. So your 100 become 400 in how many years? 6 plus 6 plus 6. 18 years. Means your answer is D option. देखो, in case of SI, the interest remains same every year. So in 6 years, the interest is 100. So after 6 years, again the interest is also 100. So 100 become 200 in 6 years. So 200 become 300 in 6 years. Then 300 become 400 in the next 6 years. So in the total it become 400 in 18 years. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, move to the next question. Compound interest. Do not use formula in compound interest. Break into parts. So what is the interest if your principal is 20,000 and the rate of interest is 10%? and the interest is compounded. Yes, what is the answer? See, you can break into parts. So let's say you have 20,000. 20,000 after 1 year, rate is 10%. 10% of 20,000 is 2,000. So it become 22,000. After 1 year, it become 22,000. Again, 10% rate of interest. 10% rate of interest, 10% of 22,000 is 2,200. So it become 24,200. Now the question is, what is the interest rate of interest? In first year he got 2,000, in the next year he got 2,200. So what is the total interest? Total interest is 2,000 plus 2,200, which is 4,200. 4,200 means answer is B option. Do not use formula. Break into parts. Simple. Because if you are using formula, that formula is not for calculating the interest. That formula is for calculating the amount. We get this value 24,200. Then we have to subtract this 24,200 with 20,000. And again, there's a power involved. Mohammed said, can you explain again? Yes. See, Mohammed, what we do, we take the interest, this 20,000 for 10% per annum. So after 1 year, we go after the 10% of 20,000 is 2,000. Means he got 2,000 in first year interest. So 20,000 plus 2,000 is 22,000. Then again, he got 10% interest. 10. Now the principal is this 22,000 because in case of CI, amount at the end of first year is the principal for the next year. So 22,000, the 10% of 22,000 is 2,200. 2,200 plus 22,000 is 24,200. But the question is, what is the interest, total interest? So first year interest is 2,000. Second year interest is 2,200. Total interest is 4,200. I hope it is clear to you, Mohammed. Okay. Next question. See, now in this case, the compound interest is compounded half yearly. Half yearly means the person get interest two times in a year. So 10%, 20% is the rate of interest per year. So half year it is 10%. This 20% is the rate of interest per year. So for half year it is 10%. And person get two times. So we can see 400. 10% of 400 is 40. So it becomes 440. Again, the 10% of 440 is 44. So 40 plus 440 plus 44 is 484. So what is the total interest? Total interest is first year he got 40, second year he got 44. So the net interest is 84. Or you can see the 400 become 484. The interest is 84. Yes, all of you get the right answer. Very good. Okay, the next question. Probably the second last question. Now the principal is given, amount is given, the time is given. We have to find the rate of interest. See, if not written, then interest is half year, full yearly. If it is written interest half yearly, then take it half yearly, double time, and uh, rate of interest become half. So in this case, what we do, we will, the best method is to pick value from options. Let's say answer is 10%. So check 10% first. So 2000, 10% of 2000 is 200. It becomes 2200. Then 10% of 2200 is 220. 2200 plus 220 is not 2800. So 10% is not the answer. Now check 20%. 20% of 2000 is 400. So it becomes 2400. And again, the 20% of 2400 is 10% 2 for 240, 20% 480. So 2400 plus 480 is 2880. Means answer is B option 20%, the best method. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, the last question. I hope you are enjoying learning. Navroz said yes, very good. Mohammed said any shortcut for, see Mohammed, this is the shortcut. If you apply formula, it becomes very complicated. Where interest is doubled. See, when interest is in case of CI, when interest is double means, in case of CI, the interest remains same every year. But in case of SI, the case remain different. For example, in this case, the money double in 4 years. For example, you have 100 rupees. Suppose you have 100 rupees, it becomes 200 in 4 years. So in the next 4 years, again your 200 become 400 because after every 4 year, your money double. And then again 4 years, your 400 become 800. And then again 4 years, this 800 becomes 1600. Means your 100 becomes 1600 16 times in how many years? 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, which is 16 years. Money double in every 16 years. Every 16 years means, suppose if you have 1 rupees, it becomes 2 rupees in 4 years. Money double in every 4 years. 1 become 2 in 4 years. Again, 1 become 2 in 4 years. So 1 become 2 in 4 years. So 1 become 2 in 4 years. Effectively, I can say that 1 becomes 16. 1 becomes 16 in how many years? This 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. 16 years. Answer is D option. Sorry, answer is B option 16. I hope your concepts are clear. Yes, any doubts till now you can ask. Mohammed said crystal clear. Very good.
Well, thank you so much, sir. But okay, students, so do you have any questions that you would like to ask apart from the things the sir has taught you? So please feel free to ask it. You can drop up your questions in the chat box only. Don't worry, Pipasha, I will be sharing the attendance form soon. So now the window is open for the questions. If you have any questions, anything that you feel, okay, you had gone through any analytical question, but you wouldn't have the solution for it, right solution for it. So I would suggest you, if you have understood all the concept that sir has taught you, or you have any query regarding the question that was stated here, tricks that was shared with you, so please ask in the chat box. The benefits are itself that you are getting a person who is so influential and having so much of knowledge and sharing the knowledge with you people, and that is a great benefit in itself. You're getting the clarity of your questions in terms of quantitative questions, anything that regarding the percentage, profit and loss. So that is very, very important. So I think that is the main benefit of this masterclass. When you get everything on a same platform without investing any money, and you get the influential resource person who is teaching you and trying to identify what are your pain areas and how to identify the tricks that you can apply to identify those queries, or so having a solution for it. So I'll again ask you people, if you have any question, do ask. It seems that there is no question. Okay. By the time you guys are asking any question, I'm sharing up the attendance form. Please feel free to fill it on priority. Don't miss any detail that is mentioned.
Yes, Mohammed, there is one question from your side. That question based on installments. See, installment questions are same like compound interest questions. You can, for example, your at the end of the year there is some installment. Let's say 100 rupees. So take 100 rupees and use that value and then apply that formula. That amount is equal to principal 1 plus r by 100. Or you can break like we do in the CA, the same type of questions.
Okay, I think that's all for the question session. So I would like to take the moment to thank you so much for being a part of today's masterclass, everyone. First of all, I would take the absolute pleasure for hosting this masterclass, and a big shout out to the incredible resource person, Mr. Ankit J, for sharing such valuable insights, strategies, and real world tricks to make the quant simpler and more approachable. We hope you are leaving with clarity, all the students, with confidence, and a game plan to crack the quant section with ease. For any follow up sessions, resources, or future masterclasses, feel free to stay connected on the LMS platforms, your announcements, my messages, and make sure that you fill up your feedback form. Don't miss it out. And if you want to know which is the new masterclass beforehand, so it is always on the social media platforms, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. So we would love to stay in touch and support your journey ahead. Until next time, keep practicing, keep make suring that you are practicing yourself, staying sharp on your quant tricks and trips, and believe in your progress. All the very best. And sir, if you have anything to say as an advice for the students, you can share.
No, audience are very good. Students are very good. They are participating well. I'm happy. I will take the next class soon. We will meet soon again.
Yes, with that, I would like to say that there is always a surprise, and now you are very familiar with the sir. So there is always going to be as many topics that you want to discuss. You can always drop that any topic, anything that you want to discuss more in the coming master classes. Share that in the chat box, or you can share in your feedback form also. There is a section available where you can share which topic you would like to address in the further master classes. I hope this has been a great impactful for you. You have learned a lot of things and you're taking back a lot of learning from this masterclass. Thank you so much, everyone. You will be finding all these classes link when we will be having initiating of any master classes. But you can also, if you miss anything from this master class, you can watch it on the YouTube or Facebook and other platforms. It is available over there. Okay. And you can also check up our previous master classes. You can check that what topics that we have already discussed and you want to have another class on the same topic but in a different manner. Thank you so much. And I hope everyone has filled the feedback form. Let me check. If anyone has missed it out, please make sure that you fill it on priority. Don't miss. It is very, very important. The feedback form is also considered as an attendance form.